was quitting, so I went ahead and processed his resignation.
You're not angry.
Wow, the office feels totally different. I'm Keiichi Sato. Today, after 5 long years, I returned to Tokimeki Animation Studio, but...
Huh? Hey Keiichi, it's been 5 years. Are you feeling better now?
Yes, thankfully. I'm hoping to quickly make up for the time I lost.
I'm really sorry, Keiichi. Actually, when HR told me you were coming back, I misunderstood and thought it meant you were resigning. So I went ahead and filed the paperwork.
What?
I just figured you weren't coming back. I mean, it's been 5 years.
Yamashita?
Oh, it's Noah from sales. What's the matter?
Seriously? Everyone's been waiting for Keiichi to come back, and this is how it turns out? That's just wrong.
Oh, no, of course. We'll process his reinstatement. I just need a bit of time.
No, it's fine. I'll just resign then.
Wait, what? You're not angry?
No, this company isn't the same one it was when the former CEO was in charge. I don't think I belong here anymore.
Right? My father, he fell seriously ill around the same time as you, but he didn't make it. Before he passed, he entrusted me with the company. So I've done my best to carry out the changes I believed were necessary.
If you can call it that. Well, good luck with that. Take care.
Keiichi?
Figures he bailed. Guess not getting the CEO's seat killed whatever drive he had left.
I really don't think he's like that. It's a real shame. The production team could have used his experience.
Why is that? He's from the era of hand-drawn animation, right? Our department's pretty much all AI generated now. Even if he came back, he'd probably just get overwhelmed by the tech and crash his brain.
Well, some of our clients have mentioned that Tokimeki's animations just don't feel the same anymore. They say we've lost that unique touch that only we used to have.
Yeah, the art style's definitely changed. But with all the new tech we've introduced, our labor costs have gone way down. We don't have to stay up all night drawing anymore. And it cuts down on work and costs. Honestly, I was sick of my dad's old school obsession with doing everything by hand. Even as a kid, I thought it was inefficient.
3 months later.
Keiichi?
Oh, it's Kumo. Long time no see. Sorry about the mess. I haven't even gotten around to unpacking most of these boxes yet.
No worries. I heard you're starting a new animation company, and I thought I had to come see.
Still in the early stages, and I need to find more staff.
Any applications coming in?
Thanks to you, it looks like a few people from Tokimeki are interested in joining. Seems like some employees just can't keep up with Yamashita's way of doing things.
Yeah. Well, his cost-cutting AI approach has produced results. And I respect that, but...
Sure, more staff means more time and bigger budgets. If it's just about profit, his method probably is the best.
But then the quality of the animation ends up suffering.
Maybe, but what really matters is what we aim to create and how we move forward. If something new and fresh comes out of cutting costs, I'm fine with that.
Something new, huh? Actually, we got an offer from Waku Waku Animation to do a sequel to Toki Day Adventure after 10 years.
Wow, that brings back memories. That was my final project with the former CEO.
They're giving Tokimeki a lot of creative control this time. I think this project might really show us where the company is headed.
That's great to hear. I'm looking forward to it.
But I'm a little nervous too, though.
And so, Tokimeki took on the offer to do the sequel to Toki Day Adventure, working together with Waku Waku Animation. They completed the prototype in half the time it took under the former CEO, and the day of the screening for the executives arrived.
It's truly an honor to be able to work on the sequel for Toki Day Adventure. For this prototype, I'd really like to hear your honest thoughts. So let's get started with a screening.
30 minutes later.
May I ask for your thoughts on the presentation?
Well, honestly, my first reaction was, is it always like this?
Oh, I see.
Yes. The setting is the Warring States era. The original series featured meticulously crafted castle towns and armor, which received high praise not only in Japan, but also globally. But this time, the visuals all feel symbolic. Like the kind of generic imagery you'd expect if someone said, picture the Warring States era.
Well, was it really that generic? I made sure to feed the system plenty of authentic historical images and references from the period.
That definitely looks nice. But when you're translating what you actually feel when you see something into a drawing, you can usually tell there's some trial and error. Like the artist really working to convey their intuition. That kind of nuance seems to be missing here. We created characters and storylines that need that human touch. So honestly, your current production method just doesn't match the story.
It doesn't match? Really?
We were expecting something that took the original quality and pushed it even further. So this was disappointing. I think we'll be asking a different studio to handle the animation.
No!
Yamashita and the team tried to push back, but Waku Waku's decision was final.
It's not just them. Every client we pitch to has a similar reaction. Maybe changing our signature style so drastically was just too big of a risk.
That can't be right. Every studio these days relies on advanced systems. So why are we the only ones losing contracts? It's gotta be a problem with either production or sales.
I hate to say it, but other studios seem to build their stories and animation around the illustrations. If I had to compare it to ramen, other companies don't just focus on the noodles. They carefully craft the soup and toppings to match the noodles. But Tokimeki used to take pride in the noodles and build everything else around them. Now it feels like we're using store-bought noodles, while keeping the same old soup and toppings. You can't expect traditional soup and toppings to work with completely different noodles. Other companies are customizing everything to match the strengths of their systems.
The production team never reported anything like that.
These days, the team isn't chasing quality like before. It's all about efficiency and cost-effectiveness now. They're more like engineers who also draw rather than pure illustrators. Honestly, I don't think that kind of setup works very well.
I see. Thanks for your insight. Looks like I rushed into the reforms a little too quickly.
Then maybe.
I'll implement a system that can create images that look hand-drawn, and hire illustrators skilled at fine-tuning those drawings.
If that actually works, then that would be great.
But after a few projects had been completed,
Tokimeki's illustrations are getting bad press online. People have been saying the art all looks the same now, like every anime has the same style. That's not how it used to be. Some even say it looks rushed or just lazy. What's going on, Yamashita?
I don't know.
The way things are going, no one's going to want to work with us.
But changing things again, we just don't have the budget for it. What am I supposed to do?
Here's my resignation.
What?
I'm sorry, but I can't follow your leadership anymore. Goodbye.
Ugh. But I've got to keep at it and keep improving the system's accuracy. I'll try talking to the other studio heads too, see what insights they might have.
meanwhile, I was at Waku Waku Animation. So, what are your thoughts on the Tokide Adventure prototype?
It was excellent. It reminded me the amazing illustrations Tokimeki used to produce.
Thank you very much.
We'd really like you to take charge of producing the Tokide Adventure sequel. Would you be willing to accept the role?
Yes, I'd be honored. Whew, I'm glad that went well.
Eiichi,
Huh? Tsukumo? What brings you here?
I have a favor to ask. Actually, would you consider letting me apply for your company?
Of course! We're going to be really busy with the Tokide Adventure sequel. We need all the help we can get.
What? The Tokide Adventure sequel is going to be made by Day Studio. Isn't that the company Keiichi started?
Yes.
That can't be.
Since Day Studio is hiring a ton of staff for the upcoming production, I'm transferring there.
Me too.
Same here.
No. How many people are we going to lose?
And so, Day Studio hired a large number of staff. Looking forward to working with you, Tsukumo.
Likewise. Oh wow, this office really brings back memories.
I recreated it to look just like it did when the founder was still with us. It just felt more comfortable to work in that kind of environment.
Wait, the illustrations.
Right, hand-drawn work is important. But I've come to realize we've got to take advantage of anything that makes our work easier. We let the system handle what it can so the team can focus on what really matters.
I see. Back then, the production team used to say, "Who even notices this level of detail?" Because the work was so tough.
That kind of attention to detail is important, but what's even more important are the people. If the team has the time and energy, then adding some playful touches to the details is great. That's enough for me.
That makes sense. Maybe Yamashita should have taken a slower, steadier approach, adapting gradually to the times instead of trying to change everything at once.
Yeah, maybe. After all, our fans and clients appreciated the founder's way of doing things. When you make drastic changes, you risk losing the people who supported you. I think that's where Yamashita fell short. He probably believed people would just follow no matter what.
Do you think Yamashita's doing okay now?
His ideas weren't entirely wrong. If he can find the right approach and adjust his attitude a bit, I think he'll be fine. Tokimeki continued to update its system, and eventually brought its artwork up to a certain standard of quality. Looks like we've started gaining more clients. I'd say we've dodged the worst of it. For now.
Great job, sales team! How's the production side?
Thanks to the new system, creating illustrations is way easier now. And it still lets us jump in and tweak things by hand when we need to.
Good, good. Looks like the company's safe for now. Once we finish paying off the loans, I'll finally make it into the League of Top CEOs.
Hello, this is Tokimeki Animation. Wait, what? A copyright violation?
What? What's going on?
Apparently, the heroine design we submitted to Shito Core looks almost identical to an illustration by a foreign artist.
Do we have the reference?
Yes, right here.
This really is almost the same. The hair colors may be the only difference? How could this even happen?
Maybe the system's learning function glitched and used an existing illustration as a reference instead of generating something new.
How could none of you catch this? Aren't we supposed to be professionals?
We can't possibly keep track of every single artist's work overseas.
I hate to even ask, but is there a chance the same issue exists in any of the other anime we've delivered?
Everyone, stop what you're doing. All teams halt production immediately and start checking everything.
2 hours later.
Most of the anime we delivered in the past 6 months have similar problems.
What do we do now?
How am I supposed to fix this? It's the production team that's screwed up.
But the real problem is the system. It runs out of original ideas so quickly.
Stop blaming the system. What are we humans even here for if we can't handle problems like this?
Still, you're the one who decided to rely on the system completely.
Yeah, but still. What's everyone doing on their phones?
What else? We're asking AI for advice on how to fix this.
What? No, we need to talk this through, together, as people.
Hey AI, how do we resolve this without relying on AI? There, voice input sent.
What's the point of asking that? Is this what we've become? A workplace where no one thinks for themselves? Is this really what I built?
After that, Tokimeki quickly issued apologies and revised the animation for their clients. But no new clients came. And eventually, Tokimeki Animation shut its doors after a long history. Yamashita now reportedly works part-time to repay his debts. He's become fearful of relying on machines and only takes on work he can handle with his own hands. But since he's not used to thinking things through on his own, he continues to struggle in many situations. If there were a system that could fix everything, maybe he'd find his place again. But until that day arrives, how long can he hold on? Meanwhile,
Toki Adventure has become a huge hit.
we could even consider creating a brand new anime series entirely in-house.
That sounds great. When the time comes, let's get AI to help us brainstorm ideas too.
Definitely. Something wrong?
I never thought confessing my feelings in my own words would be this nerve-wracking. Anything. AI, machine, whatever. Someone help me.
Enjoyed the video?
then smash that like button and subscribe.